Alright, so a couple days ago V-Jump ended up coming out. I didn't get the chance to cover it, so I'm going to take a step back here, and I wanted to walk through here and talk about a lot of the new stuff that's rolling out. So, first off, Odd Eye's Meteor Burst Dragon. So it's one tuner plus one or more non-tuner. It's at least generic. So you only use the effect of Odd Eye's Meteor Burst once per turn. When this card's special summon, you can target one card in your Pendulum Zone, special summon it. And after you activate this effect, that card cannot attack again for the rest of the turn. And then your opponent can activate monster effects during the battle phase. Super subpar, but it's a starter deck card, so it's okay. And then looks like there's some other Performapal stuff that's featured in the picture. I believe it's these two. So, Skull Crobat Joker, Pendulum effect, Pendulum summon monsters except for Performapal, Magician, and Odd Eyes monsters. This effect cannot be negated. Monster effect. When this card is normal summoned, you can add from your deck to your hand one Performapal monster other than him, one Magician, or one Odd Eyes monster. Not bad. Pendulum Call, you can only activate the two effect of this card once per turn. So all Pendulum monsters in your Pendulum Zone and Odd Eyes cards you control cannot be targeted, destroyed, or affected by your opponent's card effects. And then you can target one other face-up card in the field and destroy it. And if you do, add from your deck to your hand, send from your deck to the graveyard one Odd Eyes card. Not bad so far. Alright. Also, we're getting Star Numbers 0, or Utopic Z. So it's 3 number monsters with the same rank. Holy crap. This card's original rank is always treated as 1. You can actually summon this card by discarding one rank up magic normal spell card and using a Utopia monster you control as XYZ material. The XYZ summon of this card cannot be negated. Your opponent can activate cards or effects in response to the XYZ summon of this card, so this guy just gets to float out for free. And then this card gains 1000 attack and defense for each XYZ material attached to it. Now, once per turn during your opponent's turn, you can detach one material from this card. Your opponent can activate cards or effects in response during this turn. It's kind of ridiculous. And then Masked Hero Wannabe Stratos. So, of course, you're going to have to mass change it. If this card's supposed to target one face-up monster your opponent controls, the attack and defense. The attack becomes half its current attack, and then once per turn during either player's turn, you can pay 500 life points, target one spell trap card on the field, and return it to the hand. I wish it said destroy. Not bad, though. Well, let's see here. Red Eyes Tracer Dragon. If a level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster you control is destroyed by your opponent's attack or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand in face-up defense mode. And if you do, special summon as many destroyed monsters as battle in the same battle position. Then you contribute this card during your main phase to normal summon one Red Eyes monster in addition to your normal summoner set. Alright, so Stardust Cipher Spark Dragon. So it's one tuner synchro monster plus 2 or more non-tuner synchro monsters. Hey, it wants to be Quasar, but it's not quite as cool. Must be synchro summon, cannot be special summoned by the ways. Each card you control cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects once per turn. And then once per turn during either player's turn, when your opponent's monster effect is activated, you can negate that effect and to destroy one card on the field. Then you can banish this card from your graveyard to target one level 8 or lower Stardust monster in your graveyard and special summon it. It's not quite as good as Quasar, but it's still kind of good. And then Oversight Magician. Pendulum effect. Once per turn, you can reveal one Pendulum monster in your hand, then target one Magician in your Pendulum Zone. At target's Pendulum scale becomes the same scale as the revealed monster's Pendulum scale until the end of the turn. And then Monster effect during your turn. This card is Pendulum summoned while a face-up Magician card, basically, it gains immortality for the turn. And then this guy, which, slip on over here, is right here. We don't know what the hell he does, but he's level 12, and he's supposed to be a divine beast, so we'll have to see. We already discussed that. So, Skyark. You can only use the 2 effective Skyark per turn. All Magician, Performapal, and Odd Eyes cards in your Pendulum Zone cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. Then you can target one other face-up card on the field, destroy if you do, add one Odd Eyes card from your deck to your hand. We already discussed Pendulum Call. Alright, Super Heavy Samurai Nusatsu. If you have no spell trap cards, In your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. After this card was special summoned this way, you can special summon monsters except for super heavy samurai monsters. Then you can tribute this card to activate one of the following effects. Destroy one spell trap card your opponent controls. Then you can set that destroyed card to your side of the field. Okay, that's kind of ridiculous. And then destroy one card in your opponent's pendulum zone. And then you can place that destroyed card in your pendulum zone. Alright. Someday they'll have to be good, right? So you can only use the two effects of this guy once per turn. If you control no spell trap cards in your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. If you have no spell trap cards in your graveyard, you can tribute this card, special summon up to 2 monsters from your hand to your opponent's side of the field in face of defense mode. Then draw 1 card for each monster summoned this way. That's so horrible. Covenant of the Mistaken Steel. Once per turn, if you control a DD monster, you can activate this effect until the end of the turn. Negate the effects of all trap cards except for this card's effect. And then during each player's standby phase, you take 1,000 life points. Okay. Sure. Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. 1 Eyes monster plus 1 Pendulum monster. You can only use the Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon effect once per turn. So when this card's Pendulum summon, target one face of monster your opponent controls, return it to the hand. And then when a monster effect or a spell trap card is activated, other than this card's effect, you can shuffle one face up Odd Eyes monster from your extra deck into the deck. If you do, negate that activation and destroy it. If this keeps up, Odd Eyes is going to have more forms than Dragonic Overlord. A formal pile Mema Patch. So once per turn, when a fusion monster is special summoned to your side of the field, you can special summon 1 Odd Eyes Pendulum monster from your extra deck. And then you can only use the monster effect of this guy once per turn. During your main phase, you can fusion summon 1 dragon type fusion monster from your extra deck by using monsters you control as fusion material. Oh, what in the bloody hell is this? Odd Eyes Fusion. You can activate 1 Odd Eyes Fusion per turn. Fusion summon 1 dragon type fusion monster from your extra deck by using monsters you control or have in your hand as fusion material. If your opponent controls 2 or more monsters while you control none, you can use up to 2 Odd Eyes monsters from your extra deck as fusion material. If only it said the deck. Magic Spectre Cat. When this card is a normal or special summon, you can activate this effect. During your end phase, you can add 1 Magic Spectre from your deck to your hand. Then this card cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. It has no pendulum effect. Monster effect. You can use the effect of Magic Spectre Raccoon once per turn. When this card is normal, you can add 1 Magic Spectre card from your deck to your hand. This card cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Alright. Magic Spectre Storm. Target 1 wind spellcaster type monster you control. Then target 1 monster your opponent controls and shuffle them into the deck. It's not a quick play. Sad face. Target 1 wind spellcaster type monster you control. Then target 1 monster your opponent controls. Banish those cards. Okay. So evidently Jack's new cards are going to be in the next set. More Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl reprints. And then Forma Paola Grande. Once per turn, you can increase this card's pendulum scale by 1, max 12. And then you can only use the effect of Performa Paola Panda once per turn. When a pendulum monster you control is targeted for an attack, you can activate this effect, and the attack is probably negated. And then Stardust Chronicle Spark Dragon. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner synchro monsters. Must be synchro summon, cannot be summoned by the way. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can banish 1 synchro monster from your graveyard. Till the end of the turn, this card is unaffected by your other opponent's card effects. And if this card is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or card effect, you can target 1 of your banished synchro type monsters and special summon it. It's like I want to banish my Stardust to just special summon it when this guy dies. Kind of interesting. So, yeah guys, a lot of news from this past weekend. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. This is definitely probably going to be the most interesting piece of news coming out in the future. And I'm definitely waiting to see it. So, alright guys, tell me what you think. I'm out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up this video to show your support. And please check out Vanguard 40 for Cardfight Vanguard, M-Kohl Games for miscellaneous trading card games, and No Limit Gaming for a brand new series of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks for watching.